With almost half of Americans going out to eat multiple times a week, it's no wonder that the restaurant business is always in demand. And here in the suburbs of Philly, we have an eclectic and inspiring list of dining options in just about every neighborhood. And nothing says date night or a celebration or a simple night off quite like heading out for a bite to eat. And whether you're treating yourself, exploring international cuisine, or just grabbing a quick meal to feed the kids after soccer practice, we rely on our local restaurants here. Diane Cardano-Casacio here, and a local realtor and broker, and as a lifelong resident of the Philadelphia suburbs and an experienced traveler, I can tell you that we were fortunate to have such an array of outstanding restaurants right here in our backyard in Montgomery County. Today I'm going to share with you my top 10 Philly suburb restaurants. I'm very excited about sharing this with you. These are my top favorite. It was a hard list to narrow down. Honestly, it could have been 2 or 3 times longer. I'm here in my kitchen talking about the top 10 restaurants. Today isn't going to be talking about the major franchises. This are the smaller, the close-knit businesses that represent their neighborhoods really well, and they offer something really special. So I wanted to spotlight these various cuisines. Of course, happy customers matter the most. So each of these restaurants are highly rated. They're featured or celebrated in multiple publications around town. I will also spread the love around and try to hit every corner of the suburbs in the process. So take some notes, as you won't hear about these boutique restaurants anywhere else. So let's get the countdown started, or as my Italian grandmother would say, mangia. Let's eat. Restaurant number 1, the Couch Tomato Café. 2 college friends from the University of Delaware spent their college years working in the restaurant industry, watching and learning the ways of running a small business. They found themselves fascinated and excited at the prospect of one day owning their own restaurant. And then 2 years out of college in 2003, they opened up their first location in Manayunk. There are actually now 3 locations for this locally grown business. The one in Westchester opened up in 2015, I think, and now a new spot just opened up last year inside an historic train station in Conshohocken. This is an amazing spot. The owners, they focus on, say, organic and local produce, high quality antibiotic-free meats, and offer up some of the best gluten-free pizza around, as it is made entirely with organic ingredients, which I love. And all the sauces, dressings, spreads, they're all plant-based, gluten-free, nut-free, to appeal to the dietary and allergy-conscious people. From homemade soup and salad combos you probably don't make at home, to inventive sandwiches and pizza choices, nobody is going to go home hungry after visiting the Couch Tomato. In Manayunk, you can also enjoy craft beer, wine, or a favorite cocktail too. Now, all locations offer delivery and catering to bring the party to wherever you are. Restaurant number 2, Food Chaser's Kitchen. You know, a restaurant is fantastic when it's constantly slammed. Food Chaser's Kitchen in Elkins Park is definitely worth your patience. They are only open Thursday through Sunday, and they serve both breakfast and lunch items with a twist, like catfish and grits, buttermilk biscuits, and salmon cheesecakes. This restaurant is owned by Dr. Maya Johnston and Dr. Kala Johnston, 2 respected authors and former school principals. Their passion for chasing new cuisines and sharing their cooking with others led to the birth of Food Chaser's Kitchen. And so Food Chasers doesn't just feed the community's stomach, it feeds their minds and spirits. They partner with local inner city schools to fund scholarships, field trips, and safe spaces for students and teachers. You have to love a business that gives back. Restaurant number 3, Terrain Garden Cafe, Glen Mills. Now, if you're looking for something unique, delicious, and upscale, welcome to Terrain Garden Cafe in Glen Mills, and Devon also, and coming soon in Doylestown. The Terrain is just so charming and memorable. Eat inside the greenhouse or flood it with this natural light and lush greenery at every turn, or opt for a private glamping style tent, which is really cool, for a more intimate meal. Committed to their farm to table theme, their menus change seasonally, but there's something for everyone, from vegans to carnivores. Even if you stop by for artisanal coffee, or it's worth the ambiance and experience. And if you didn't know, this is BYOB, so make sure you bring something if you want to have a cocktail. Restaurant number 4, La Voglia Mediterranean. Located right off the Byberry Road in Huntington Valley, this Mediterranean-based restaurant is both sophisticated and invitingly warm at the same time. La Voglia Mediterranean takes your taste buds on a trip from Portugal to Italy, Spain, and Greece, with offerings like paella, arancini, espetadas, and bazzino carpaccio. Now, each dish is a work of art, and with a restaurant name that translates into the desire in Italian, it should be no surprise that this place makes you want to return again and again, even if they're only open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. They source their fresh ingredients from local farmer markets. No matter what time of the year, you can be sure you're eating the best of the season. It just so happens one of my clients are the owners of the restaurant. Restaurant number 5, Saffron Indian Kitchen, and it's in Ballackinwood. If you have a craving for some curry or nuts about naan, well, you need to check out Saffron Indian Kitchen with locations in Ballackinwood and also Wayne and Ambler now. Now, I asked my friends who love Indian cuisine what restaurant is the best. Everyone said Saffron Indian Kitchen. They rave about it, and they keep going back. Chef Raul offers some of the most amazing Indian food in a casual and comfortable atmosphere. And every bite oozes with spice and flavor, and there's so much to choose from and explore. Some of the most popular items are the samosas and the tandoori chicken, but don't miss out on the biryani choices or their monthly specials. Restaurant number 6, Nectar Bar and Lounge in Berwyn. If you need a fine dining, crowd-pleasing option where there is something for everyone, this is the place. Make your reservations at Nectar in Berwyn, where they combine French-infused dishes with a wide range of Asian-inspired options. So where else can you find roasted foie gras and dim sum bento box for 2? Or a rack of lamb with pasta and musu pork at the same time. Even Nectar's lo mein gets bougie upgrade with smoked wild boar meat. Nectar is committed to selecting what is best for their patrons as well as the planet. Their dedication to quality is captured in their extensive collection of wines, craft beers, and Nectar's fresh signature cocktails. Also, there's a beautiful assortment of handcrafted sushi rolls, while the French side really hits home at dessert with their chocolate torte. The atmosphere here is as decadent as the food. The dining room's inviting ambience of fiery orange glows and warm lemon yellows and smooth chocolate brown banquets deliver a kindred spirit to Nectar's distinctive menu. It's certainly a top spot for a special night out. Restaurant number 7, Vecchia Pizzeria, in Phoenixville. Now, what's a top 10 restaurant list without a pizzeria in its mix? You won't want to miss Vecchia in Phoenixville, especially if you love traditional Neapolitan pizza. Founded on the values of quality, respect, love, and integrity, they bring a modern take to a classic Italian fare. They strive to connect with the community, to feed people from the heart, and to share the traditions that have defined their region. Now, this spot will surely be a crowd pleaser, from classic pizza margherita to the modern ova with the fresh mozzarella or the potatoes or prosciutto and eggs. They also offer many traditional Italian appetizers, entrees, and desserts. So just like any visit to an Italian household, you'll never leave hungry. They make everything from scratch every day. And if you're smart, you'll sign up for the loyalty program to save some dough on a future meal. Restaurant number 8, Savannah in Gulf Mills. Perched on a hilltop in the heart of Philadelphia's main line, rests Savannah. And it's built in 1965. It was once the headquarters for Revolutionary War figure Aaron Burr. The restaurant is now a Northeast corridor destination for fine dining and casual sophistication. The only regret you'll have after visiting Savannah and the King of Prussia is that if you don't go sooner. Not only is the food consistently delicious after 20 years of operation, the service is also excellent and the atmosphere is perfect for a special occasion or a date night out. We took the family there for dinner and everyone simply loved the food, and I have added Savannah to my list of favorite restaurants. Their veal and ricotta meatballs literally melt in your mouth, and a complexity of the blue crab risotto will have you booking your next reservation at the dinner table. They are on the cutting edge of culinary arts, offering guests a view into the kitchen. It was really cool, through a glass wall. And this state-of-the-art display kitchen features a wood-burning stove and an open charcoal fire grill. The menu offers a tour of Italy from north to south and coast to coast. The wine program is unmatched, offering guests over 1,200 wine selections to choose from. They're also highly celebrated and awarded by Zagat, the Philadelphia Inquirer, Mainline Magazine, and the Philadelphia Magazine Association. Restaurant number 9 is the Water Wheel Tavern in Doylestown. This is a classic. Okay, this one is a bit further off the beaten trail. It's a hidden gem of Doylestown. And if you're looking for a night on the town that includes live music, fun events like car cruise-ins, and a casual atmosphere, Water Wheel Tavern is worth the trip. This historic landmark of the building in Bucks County was built by an English Quaker back in 1714. And these days they create some really unique and inspired dishes like roasted beet or lobster mac, and cheeseburgers and chicken and fig sandwiches and sweet tea salmon, to name just a few. And they also have a full and wide-ranging bar. Now, Waterwheel Tavern has a sustainable menu for all tastes and culinary ranges, and folks from all over Bucks County and beyond enjoy the diversity of the food, their weekly menu specialties, outstanding libations, and an atmosphere where great food and good times have become the centerpiece of their establishment. And restaurant number 10, William Penn Inn. So no list of the best restaurants in this area would be complete without mentioning the William Penn Inn. Located in Lower Gwinnett off 202, this location was originally established as a public house in 1714, and it's seen its fair share of history and renovations over the years. These days, the property hosts many weddings and events and luncheons for a reason. I just attended a wedding at the William Penn Inn, and the food was fantastic. Enjoy casual elegance at its finest for lunch, dinner, or their famous brunch is really good. Now, with dishes spanning American and Italian cuisine favorites, you will not be disappointed when selecting options a la carte or as part of the prefix menu. And every Friday night they host great live music at Penn's Tavern. They also occasionally host interactive events or shows like Golden Girls Mystery Night, Murder Mystery Night, which is a lot of fun. My favorite room in the restaurant is to enjoy a meal with friends is upstairs by the back window. On weekends they open the boutique bar up there, and it's a great place to enjoy a cocktail before you sit down. Now, I hosted many of my home seller seminars there, and people turn out not only to hear about my home selling tips, but also to enjoy the memorable food. So there you have it, 10 of the top restaurants that Philly Suburbs have to offer. But it's important to remember, no matter which section of the burbs you choose to live in, there's tons of outstanding restaurants to enjoy. I have the links to each restaurant's website in the description so you can snag a reservation. Have a favorite that wasn't listed? Well, be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, if you want to move closer to your favorite eating spot, I can help you. So reach out to me anytime to start your house hunting adventure. Thanks so much for watching today, and be sure to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all my Philly and the Burbs videos.